Finally, the time has come. Today I get to share a piece that I've been working on with deep intention and devotion. My name is Arabna Asante. I am the lead artist at Maison Magnet Art Studios. We make scripture-inspired art pieces that not only beautify your space, but bring meaning into your lives. I'm especially excited about this review because it takes us on a journey of understanding, a journey where meaning unfolds as the work itself transforms. By the time the concept is fully revealed, the piece will no longer be what you see it to be at the beginning. So if you're ready, let's step into it. I present the path of grace. The path of grace demonstrates one profound idea: the relationship between two realms. The work is composed of two canvases unified by a single frame. The first canvas is left white, intentionally, symbolizing purity, and represents the kingdom of heaven. At its center is a curious shape. Is it a brick? Is it a rectangle? Is it 2D? Is it 3D? Is it hollow or not? You simply can't tell. The shape is known as an impossible object. It's a form with no discernible beginning or end. Its infinity fascinates me. You cannot trace where it starts, you cannot determine where it finishes, and that is exactly why I use the object to represent God, the origin of both realms. He dwells in heaven, yet he is the creator of the realm of man. Now, shift your gaze to the second canvas, the realm of man. At its center lies a maze, which represents human life itself. Like all mazes, it is complex, confusing, and confined. It has an entry point and an exit point. We, man, are represented by the black square here. How did we get here? Well, we entered through our natural birth, which is the entry point. But what we didn't know is that there is no path from this entry to the exit. There are only dead ends. And try as we might, it's a hopeless agenda to escape the maze through this entry. But man was never meant to experience death in the maze. Man was supposed to live eternally in God. But because of one man's mistake many years ago, man could no longer interact with the substance of God. Thus, the maze came to be. And humanity, though alive, was dead. Though existing, we were still unable to reach the source of life. But this is where the piece begins to transform. Now, God, the divine source, does something extraordinary. He makes a move to bring man back to himself. So he enters that which he created by virgin birth. He enters into the earthly realm in the form of man. Outwardly, he looked ordinary, but inwardly, he was filled with the spirit of the divine. He embraced the error of man, paid the debt that man owed, and overcame the slave master who had man bound in the maze without an exit. Yet nothing seems to have changed. The maze still stands, the dead ends remain. What did he come to do, really? From man's limited perspective, it appears as though nothing happened. If only they knew that just a few steps away from where they were, a path had been left. A guide to escape the limitations of a natural birth. And introduces another starting point on the other side of the maze. rebirth. An entry that leads through the same maze, but this time has a secret path that leads to the exit. An exit that ushers us back into the very presence of God. But blinded by doubt, man simply cannot see this path. In order for man to step onto this path from this place, there are two things required of him. First is belief, a step that has to take, that he believes in Jesus Christ, the man who claimed to be God, that he was indeed God himself. And second, faith, that by believing in him, he would now have full access to God. These two steps are required before man can get on the path of a new beginning. But the journey doesn't end there. Walking in this new beginning requires a manual of a sort. And that manual is faith. The same faith that brought us into this new beginning is the same faith that is required to stay on the right path. There is no experience of grace without faith in this dimension. To walk in this path, one must step through the seemingly impossible, seeming darkness, asserting the claim of grace over that which the eyes can see. Still, man often tries to navigate this path alone, relying on carnal intellect, wisdom, and reason, forgetting that with every carnal attempt, he abandons faith and heads towards another dead end. Only grace sustains. Only grace knows the right way. And though the path is not easy, it is the only path that makes the glory of the end point a present reality. So, with unwavering trust, you must remain faithful to grace. Grace illuminates the way with timely intervention, timely revelations of the next footprint of Christ. And soon, you begin to realize that you are transforming beyond human understanding until you finally realize that you are no longer being guided, but have fully become the very substance of God. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the path of grace. My hope is for every viewer to contemplate one of two things. Where do they stand on this diagram? Are they still trapped in the hopeless dimension of a natural birth? Then my advice will be believe and have faith. Or are they on the path of grace and have grown discouraged due to the difficulties of the path? Stay faithful and let this be a reminder that the path truly leads to God. Thank you very much. My name is Arabna Asante and I'm the lead artist for Maison Magnet Art Studios.